Hello everyone, it's Chad here. Just before we start this event, I just wanted to tell you that War of Rights, the game being developed by the same developers that have made the North and South mod, is starting a campaign on Kickstarter on October the 15th. And I would encourage you to check out warofrights.com for more information, and I will of course release a video on the day of the Kickstarter project beginning. And there will be donations available for, I believe it's between 20 and up to $500 US. So all I would say is I encourage you to check it out, and what can we say? Hopefully it will succeed in the Kickstarter and we will be able to see this game come into the gaming community and we will be able to enjoy it. Thanks for listening. Well, good evening. The sound of birds in the background. And we are looking at North and South. So, let's see what's going on as we see guys making their way across the open fields. Captain Jameson of 2nd Connecticut leading his men forward. There's Monotone, also Connecticut. There's Recruit Mountain Ash, who was doing some fine fifing earlier. In fact, very offensive fifing. He killed everyone with his fifing skills. It was quite impressive. And there's Deutschland, also from 2nd Connecticut. And there, the observer balloon in the background. The balloon has literally gone up. Ah, Chief of Staff Everton. Doesn't he look fantastic this evening? Fortunately, hasn't caught any cannonballs recently, so that's a good thing. Now, who are these guys making their way past? Ah, the 2nd RI. The Rhode Islanders. There is Colonel Barbaneth with Bellyfort behind him. Colour Sergeant Jeppen carrying the flag. Swedish mercenary. Now, who else is in there? Oh, look at this. Recruit Sourdough Bread. And there's Momchilo, Quartermaster Sergeant. Tony as well, Smithy, and at the back, Lieutenant Colonel Mujahid. Fantastic. Look at that turnout for the 2nd RI. Fantastic to see. So, they will be making their way up towards... Yeah, up towards the cannons and the defensive positions of the CSA. For some reason, I just had a total brain fart then. No idea why. Now, they're going to have... These guys are going to have a disadvantage. So, you can see the Confederate division here. Going to have a few problems. There we go. The Alabamans, he's trying to recover him. But it doesn't look like the medic's going to be able to do that. That's Lord John. Alabaman Sergeant. Now... These guys now getting behind defensive positions with Staff Lieutenant Vanzer nearby from Hayes. And you can see Sir Busk and these fine fellows defending their position. And over on the far side, moving with 2 horses. Commanding officers possibly, let's see. The 18th Louisiana. Now, who are these gentlemen? Sitting upon a fine steed. There's Colonel Moulton from the 18th. Now, who's this fellow? Staff Captain Thorvik from Hayes. And he is in there as well. Now, look at this. Oh, a sneaky cannon position. Sergeant McCoy bringing down the 18th LA Artillery. So, Louisiana Artillery. And they are trying to get it into position. And then doing the unlimbering. So you can see, oh dear, random horse wandering off now. That's going to be a problem. Could give away their position. Could be very unfortunate. Now, down goes Captain Jameson from the 2nd Connecticut. And here, you can see the Capitano will be in here somewhere. At least he was. He's mysteriously snuffed out. And so, you see them now starting to retreat. Understandably so. Oh, did you see that cannonball come bouncing through there? Just missing one of the members of the 2nd Connecticut. And now, look at this, supporting fire coming in from their colleagues as they retreat through the trees. As War Penguin is drowned. Oh dear. Guess penguins can't swim after all. And it looks like we've got a staff member here trying to get in there and do a bit of damage as best he can. As there is Staff Lieutenant Vanzer and cannons coming in as well, taking down multiple members of the 2nd Connecticut. Down goes Hell's Guardian, recruit of Arkansas the 27th. And those guys doing a nasty, nasty work round by the small stony bridge. So, let's look around. Here is the New York State Militia. Fine red-legged devils. Captain James Bianco leading the line. Recruit John Wise in behind him. And look at this. Oh, look at this. Fine turnout. Oh, fine flag work there by Corporal Michael Wood. Keeping the flag low. To make sure he doesn't give away their position. And Private Marshall at the back. Tail end Charlie. There we go. The flag's raised. And Corporal Felix Schuch is in there as well. And there we go. Look at that fire coming in. Oh, look at this fire. This beautiful line from the New York State Militia. 2nd Lieutenant Redding is in there as well. Now, who's this? Thomas Rooney seems to have got out of position, got a bit carried away. He's now returning to his line. And they... Oh, look at that. A fine shot, killing 2nd Lieutenant Mitchell from the 12th Illinois. Almost immediately as soon as he gets back. And Colonel Moulton shot off his horse by a Swedish mercenary from Rhode Island. Brutal fire coming down. Now let's have a look. 43 and 56. So numbers are still relatively equal. The problem these guys are going to have is they don't have a lot of cover. Sort of solid cover to hide behind. And there's Mr. eBay. And there's Johan. And Captain French. Out comes the pistol. But I don't think it's going to do a lot. Especially when... Oh dear. Unfortunately, lack of a medic. Along with a quick teabag from commanding officer or colleagues. Always entertaining. Ah! Artillery Captain Garrett. The murderer of Etherton. Or the team killer of Etherton, I should say. Has just been murdered. Stabbed out in the field. And now, you've got the likes of Volunteer Retimar. From the 51st. Hiding behind this stone retaining wall. You can see casualties out in the field. In this open area. This is not where you want to go. Down goes Colonel Barbaneth. And down goes Brigadier General Harry T. Hayes. Momchilo with a fine return. So he got a Brigadier General for a Colonel. So that's a pretty good swap as far as I'm concerned. So the red-legged devils are staying here. Looking for an opportunity to move out. As there we go, we've just lost John Rochefort. Just bled to death. Now this is something obviously, medics are very important in this game now. Anyone who gets any kind of damage will need to be medicked, bandaged. Look at this. 1st Division, Sturog. Oh, just got hit by a bullet. So Sturog still holding on to Old Glory. Look at that, flying with pride. Oh, William Poner is no more. So the shots coming in from these guys, they're getting good accuracy on them. And French with a nice pistol shot. Not often you see that. So, let's see. Let's see if we can find out what's going on with the 3rd US. And it looks like Etherton's getting into a punch-up with the 41st Tennessee. Who's this fellow? There's Vanzer, who appears to have lost his horse. As you can see, horse casualties everywhere. And this is nasty goings on here. 16th Alabama, there, the United States sharpshooters holding this position with determination. There's recruit flow. And Smithy. Now this is the Rhode Islanders here, with Jeppen holding onto the flag. Down goes Sturrog, bled to death brutally. And Dutchling, or Dutching I should say, sorry, working together with Smithy. And these guys staying in cover, and they're trying to get these guys out who are dug in like a tick into this position. Now the trouble is that these guys have got solid stone cover. The Rhode Islanders only have wooden fences, and eventually those wooden fences will get demolished. So, Tobina Thompson from the 3rd US. Let's see what's going on. And there is John von Vorsum from the 3rd United States. And here, the melee. Oh, brutal shot! John von Walsum shooting down Thomas Beale. Whoops-a-daisy. And now you can see them getting involved here. John von Walsum trying to defend himself, but cut down by Staff Lieutenant Vanzer with a fine saber slice. Him then taking some swords as well. Goodness me, look at that. Fine blocking. Look at this. Fantastic blocking with these two guys. Real pitched battle between Vanzer and Momchilo, and unfortunately Momchilo suffering. And Swedish mercenary also taken down by Vanzer. Now, look at this. Out comes a pistol. He's gone for Jeppen. And it looks like Jeppen comes in, saber swinging, gets sliced across the chest. And now you can see other members. Down goes Private Dutching. Oh, and can they get Vanzer? He is on a roll at the moment. A brutal, brutal attacks here from Vanzer. Who's this man? Oh, Rommel coming in. Staff Rommel from the 1st Division. Down goes Rommel as well. There is, of course, the fine Mr. Paboing from the United States Sharpshooters. What a name. I just love saying that name. Paboing! Charlon Furtiven. Along with Volunteer Retimar from the 51st. Now. Oh, look at this. Captain Tenford of the 31st Tennessee. Now. Let's see who's up front. There. Colonel Vilhay. 41st. Commanding Officer. Veterano Hussar. Oh, down goes the General. Oh, brutal fire coming in. And here's Smithy and Nathan Jones trying to defend the bridge. And they've cut down Tenford. And they've cut down another man. And Etherton has just murdered eBay for officer aiming. And now they have successfully defended the little stony bridge. So, 16 and 24 remain. The 2nd RI, who consisting here, are working together with the 3rd US. And here, of course, the 15th Louisiana. Cannons. There's Czechs. And here, Sergeant McCoy, RT of the 18th. Looking for targets. Oh, listen to that cannon. Doesn't it sound wonderful? Okay. So, 3 cannons being fired by these guys, and now... That's strange. They've decided to run. Very odd. As now, the New York State Militia are moving up. As you can see, Recruit John Wise, still alive, fortunately for him. Also another member, the Corporal, Mr. Griffin. There's Redding as well. And now they're moving forward. Look at this. That's the reason why they ran. Because the Union Army, under the command of what's left of the New York State Militia, but James Bianco.
For the Union.
Now looking to drag the guys forward. And it's 16 versus 24.
For the Union.
So, let's see. Aha! Commanding officer of the 1st United States Sharpshooters. Who we caught a lovely moment for him recently in the last stand of the United States Sharpshooters in the building. Brutal, brutal battle it was. Very close quarters, melee and pistol shooting. And here is a New York State militia set up. Oh! Looks like one of these guys caught a bullet. James Murray capturing a bullet. He's going to look for a medic. Down goes McCoy from the arty. And they're going to be looking for a medic as quickly as possible. And there we go. Melee only. No firing. And the charge. The bayonets are being fixed. And here, let's watch the charge of the 14th New York State Militia. Isn't this glorious? Look at this. Doesn't this fantastic? New York State Militia coming in for the charge. And the melee beginning. There we go. Down goes James Bianco. Poor James. Taken down. Down goes another one. Schnecks goes down. No, we've lost Perboying. And a team kill has been forced. B. Holborn. And you can see Volunteer Retamar trying to defend himself along with Charlem Furtiven. Let's see. Mr. Cunningham from the New York State Militia walking backwards at a fair old rate. John Shepard. Oh, he's just been murdered horribly. John Shepard we're now with. Let's see. 2 and 7. Wow. The Confederacy have the 2. Correction, Confederacy have the 1. And who is the man who is cheesing it? It's Volunteer Retimer. Turns and slices. Oh, double slice by Retimer. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic moment there. But unfortunately not fantastic enough as he gets stabbed in the belly by Nathan Jones and the round ends. And as you can see, we are now back after the next round. On to the next round, sorry, not making any sense today. Not that I ever do, but that's a different conversation in itself now. 16th Alabama. Look at this. Looks like the staff, the 13th or 17th Arkansas, or the 7th Arkansas, my apologies, Arkansans. And Hell's Guardian recruits, look at that. With that short cavalry rifle that they like so much. Now, let's go and have a look. The 51st Kentucky. Hello, gentlemen. Let's see. Who is in the lead? And there he is, Colonel Lackel, 51st, leading Charlem Furtiven, Almirante and Volunteer Retamar. And on the back of the line, from the 51st KY, is Gisela and Draconeer. 51st, so they've got an additional line member. Oh dear, we've lost Guard Dogue. Guard Dogue has just intercepted a cannonball with his face. Now let's see if we can find out as you go across the big stony bridge here onto the retaining wall on the other side. And now, oh, more cannon kills coming in there as the 12th Illinois are doing their best to defend from this position. Now they do have support coming up to help them. And for those of you who don't remember, this is actually the same field from my first ever North and South cast. It was at this field that they had everybody lined up and doing a mass fusillade and volleys. It was fantastic. Now, here, second kill. Cocaine dealer And there is Sergeant Marissi. Doesn't he look fantastic? What's going on over here? Captain Jameson. And also from the 2nd Connecticut, Creed. And there, Monotone, look at that. Fine hairstyle from Madam Monotone. And Captain Jameson checking his left flank. Making sure that there's nobody looking to sneak up. And when he's thinking about people sneaking up, he's probably thinking about these guys. The 41st Tennessee. There's Colonel Ville. There is Captain Tenford, Alexander N, and Veterano Hussar. Look at these guys. Fantastic stuff. Oh, Barrett, Momchilo and Donny catching a cannonball. Makes a change not to be Barbaneth for us, for damn sure. But Captain French leading the guys forward. Let's go and have a look as the 51st moving out. Here, the New York State Militia. The red-legged devils are moving and are scouting the area. As holy crap. Look at that. Staff Lieutenant Vanzas managed to 7 kills and 1 death. Brutus with 6 kills and 1 death. And Smithy with 12 kills and 1 death. Holy crap, Smithy's on fire tonight. And Donny tried to swallow the cannonball. And apparently failed. Well, yes. We kind of got that impression, Donny. By the way, your head exploded like a ripe watermelon. But never mind, these are details that we'll just move on. Anyway, let's see what's going on here as these guys are moving around. Keeping the flag low. Up, correction, flag is now up. And there's 2nd Lieutenant Mitchell. And what's going on here? Manuel Pro. Look at that. Casualty. He's taken some recent damage to one of his eyes. Volontero Alexander N. Or Volontario, I should say. My apologies. And there, the 2nd Connecticut. Moving across the field. There. And now, who's standing here at the fence and firing back? The New York State Militia. With their large numbers. Corporal Michael Wood. Getting the guys together. Organising the lads. Making sure they're paying attention. They're following their orders. It's James Bianco checking through his binocs. Great fire coming in from the New York State Militia. But could their position get outflanked? Now here is the edge of the map, as you can see. Now whether or not they could, somebody could sneak around the side here. The thing is, if they were to do that, it's still a very difficult position because you can see they don't have a lot of cover. It would still be an open field. So, Captain Jameson.
Huzzah!
Look at that. Yeah, there's not really much to say aside from that with Captain Jameson. So, a little bit of gesticulating at the enemy. Luckily, he didn't get shot for that. So, these guys, these fine fellows waiting. And now, over here, could this be an outflanking manoeuvre? No, it's more Union forces moving up to help. Or possibly not. No, it's not. Oh, look at this fire coming in. As you can see, the Tennessee going after the New York State Militia. And Colonel Vilhay has made it through. Look at that. Fine dodging by the Colonel. And now he's got to go up against an awful lot of the New York State Militia. This does not look good for Colonel Vilhay. And unfortunately for him, it was not. And Major General William has been killed from the Confederate Division. He has been killed by a beaver. Yes, QMS Beaver. And look at this, the 41st Texan being taken down very badly there by the red-legged devils themselves, the New York State Militia, who are now pulling back to a safer position. Oh, cannonball goodness coming in from Corporal HJC 135. Now, PFC Simon is unhappy because he was doing good until he caught a cannonball in the face, and he's not doing so well now. But hey ho, these are details. Anyway, here is Punksto from the 2nd Connecticut recruit. Look at that steely-eyed determination. And who's the gentleman on the horse behind? It's Captain Obi from the 1st Division. There we go. You can see he's well on his way to becoming a pirate, as he is no doubt a scurvy dog. So let's go and see what's going on. And here is Sea Staff Rommel from the 1st Division. That fine beard on the man. And now these guys.
For the Union!
Here's Orange, who seems to have just fallen asleep temporarily. Ah, there was Staff Everton. No, we've lost War Penguin. War Penguin has been murdered in the field. And we've also got this area hit. Oh, Major Bam from the 20th Maine. Shot in the back. Brutal shot in the... Well, actually shot in the back of the head. Crikey, blimey, that was nasty stuff going on. No doubt coming in from these guys. We did a bit of a drive-by. There's Hell's Guardian. Now, moving over to the right-hand side. Let's see who these gentlemen are. Colonel Mouton from the 18th Louisiana. And these guys looking to see if they can sneak round. Maybe behind the remnants of the New York State Militia. And these gentlemen from 1st Division. Now, what are the New York State Militia going to do? Are they going to push forward, or are they going to try and solidify a defence? It looks like they've gone for a defensive posture. They have these fences available to them, except for Corporal Felix Shook, who was on the wrong side of the fence. Horses remain behind, and this is their defensive position. This is where they will defend from. So, and it's 46 and 31. This is quite a long battle, actually. Now, who is this gentleman here? So, there is Staff Captain Thorvik. As you can see. Now, down in this bunker, there is Nowarata from the United States Sharpshooters. Fine hats, and here in the woods are, of course, the fine fellows of the United States Sharpshooters. Private Scorch. There's Toddus Angel. There, of course, the mighty Purboyne. Well, precisely. Now, who's this man here? Jaeger. First. United States Sharpshooters checking the area, looking around, and you can see that the New York State Militia have got into a fight, and here it is. Here is the fight they're getting involved with. Down goes Riley. Oh, brutal shot there as Ronin kills a teammate, and this is Retamar trying to defend himself from this attack by the New York State Militia. There is Colonel Barbaneth in with his saber trying to defend himself. Look at this. Barbaneth here. Haven't seen him for a while. Always great to see Barbaneth. Oh, fine slice by Barbaneth. Second attempt gets blocked and a final kill. Barbaneth with a kill onto PG Party Gamer. And now going up against the last members of the enemy. And Obi's just been murdered. Obi has just been team killed by Etherton. Dear oh dear, poor Obi. Never mind. As here is Colonel John Swagwoods of the 2nd Connecticut. Oh, shot into Clement Landry, I should say. And here's Marisi. They're going in for shots. Oh, look at that. Monotone with a fine shot onto Mouton. Fantastic shooting on these guys. And look at this. The casualties in this area. Now, there's Davis and Private Lee from Louisiana. Now these guys are going to get outflanked. This is going to be the problem for them. They've got to be careful. You've got Marisi hiding behind the wall, using the cover as best he can. Behind him, he has others. Oh, like Swagwoods, and down goes Cocaine Dealer. Killed instantly. Captain Jameson also moving up to support. Now, these guys have got any sense, they will run. And run bloody fast. As down goes Rommel, killed by Vanzer. But there are reinforcements, the United States sharpshooters here. Look at that, Recruit Dandy. Recruit Johans. Always. De Wengler. Always wonderful to see more recruits for the United States sharpshooters. Private Scorch, and there, of course, the commanding officer himself. Fine sideboards and moustache from the one and only Brutus. And now, looks like picking up extra weapons. Maybe picking up a better weapon and some cartridges. And he's trying to get out of the way of the fire. And it's 18 and 7, so the Union are really on the back foot right now. Old Glory flying in the middle between the two forces. And this is probably all that remains of the Union forces right now. Is these members of the 2nd Connecticut. There, of course, Lieutenant Colonel Dagon. Always great to see him. And, of course, Colonel John Swagwoods. Down goes Toad's Angel. And more fire coming in. Look at that. Recruit Johans from the United States Sharpshooters. Recruit Dandy taken down by Captain Jameson, courtesy of a bleed. And these two guys here. Marisi and Punkstone continuing. And it looks like they have forced these members of the United States Sharpshooter back. I was about to say down goes Colonel Brutus. Killed by Captain Jameson. And here is the all charge, ladies and gentlemen. 13 and 7. So the Union, there we go, they're firing their weapons in the air so they can't shoot in the charge. And now
you're pathetic.
They're going for it. And the 7 members of the Union. Oh, look at that. Dagon goes down. Jameson goes down. Punkstow. Marisi as well. Down goes Swagwoods and Cracksack. Crasack. My apologies. That just sounds like... yeah, that sounds like something we don't really want to hear about. And a nice team kill into Captain Garrett at the end. So, we'll move on to the next round. And a map change. Ooh. And we return after a map change. Poor Joanne. Team killed by a lagging colleague. Now that's one thing that I am looking forward to with Mount & Blade 2. Because, for those of you who are not aware, from a technical point of view, because this is old technology, this game is 4 years old, so this is a mod of a DLC of a mod, or of a game, means that the processors, or the game, so for example the instance of the server that we're on at the moment, runs on a single processor, and you can't. It's difficult to get them to force them to be able to use more than one processor. So that means they lag quite badly sometimes if they get overused. Now, hopefully, obviously, with the new game coming out, means that they will be able to make use of new technology and better use of processors, because obviously they didn't have that many options for multiprocessing at that time, especially where a game was concerned. And so, fingers crossed, we should have better performance network-wise and less server issues for Mountain Blade 2.
Send them Yankees back to hell!
So, that's just my thoughts. But there are actually technical reasons why these servers sometimes have problems. So, here is the New York State Militia with James Bianco looking to get to cover behind this fine fence work here, across from the pasture. Or from the plains, I suppose you could say. But, yeah, this is a nice farm area. You can see the barn over here. No doubt for the stabling of horses or storage of hay and grain and things of that nature. Based on that, it just looks like a standard farming barn. So you can see, just sort of laid down straw, hay bales and clumps of and stuff like that. So, okay. Captain French. Let's see. The 12th Illinois. Moving out. Who is holding the flag at the back? Johan. So, what's going on up here? This is a nice layout here. The 18th Louisiana.
Long live the Union!
Colonel Mouton, doesn't he look wonderful? And here you can see cannons being set up. Sergeant McCoy loading the cannon. PFC Wilson. Engineering is occurring here, ladies and gentlemen. Private Compton from the 18th Louisiana Artillery. Fine engineering work being done. Just love that they've got so many different classes, and you have engineers, and they can all do their little bit to help. And it just means that when a North and South mod, or a North and South, or a Napoleonic Wars mod is brought out for the new Mountain Blade 2, I'm looking forward to how much fun it will be, because there will be one, you just know it. There are so many people out there who play Napoleonic Wars, probably more people than the ones that play native. It's difficult to say. But either way, it's going to be a very interesting time, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. As indeed, I'm very much... Oh, Swedish mercenary Momchillo taken down by Captain Garrett. Fantastic shot into the second RI there. But I'm also very much looking forward to War of Rights. Being worked on by, of course, the likes of Nitek. And, of course, our very own beloved Battle Bush, Mr. Nickel. Oh, that rifle fire! Fantastic! And Marissi with a fine kill into Charlem Fativan. So, here he is, War Penguin, the man who drowned in the first round. You can see now, delightfully breathing again. And here is the 20th Maine. There's Mujahideen. Whoops-a-daisy. Getting in the wrong place. Taking bullets. And there is Colour Sergeant Jeppen. Oh, look at this. Cocaine dealer. And these guys really need to get behind their defensive positions. Aha, look at this. As first 51st Colonel is taken down by Monotone. And there is the two-dimensional bird. Doing its duty. Observing the battlefield. So, for those of you who know the way, the write-ups of these battles, they're not done by pressmen, they're done by birds. Because they've got the best view. They've got a bird's eye view. I know, great, isn't it? Anyway. Off, away from the bird brains, and onto the 18th Louisiana. What is this horse doing? This horse is causing problems. Oh, look at this. Defense of a horse. Graf Maximus defending the horse. The horse escapes. Oh, look at that. A fine jump on by Colonel Mouton. He has captured that horse now. And parking, and down goes Dagon, and more kills into the 88th New York. Private Thimbile and Von Platten taken down by cannonballs. Oh, look at this. Volunteer Bear from the 12th Illinois. It looks like there's a mass battle going on here. Among the members of the New York State Militia, there's John Rochefort. And there we go, the New York State Militia, there's Second Lieutenant A. Redding. And these guys now owning this building. And here. Oh no, look at that, the 3rd US, Thomas Beale, L.A. Redding. Well, A. Redding taken down. And this is a very nasty stand-up fight between these guys. Look at this. Veterano Hussar from the 41st Tennessee. Trying to find the right gun. With a bayonet on the end. And look at this. Oh, recruit Mr. eBay. Max Isaac Schneider, I should say. Shot down and stabbed in the face, I should say. Rather than shot, who was stabbed. And this is an attack. Here we go. Let's follow the 41st Tennessee as they attack these guys inside the building. Up close and personal. Very brutal melee occurring here. Oh, down goes Cabo Daniel. Oh, that's horrible, horrible stuff going inside there. And these guys here, the New York State Militia, doing the best to defend this house. Oh! Ouch! Down goes Joseph Clemens. And the New York State Militia defending this house to the last. Look at that. The bodies in the entrance. And this guy here, recruit Hell's Garden, he's picked up a saber. He's got to be very careful. As down goes Sturog, down goes Staff Rommel. And Colonel Mouton also finished off as well by the guard dog. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Look at it. This is Hell's Guardian's moment. Let's see how he gets on. Oh, he takes one stab and takes another. Poor old Hell's Guardian didn't stand much chance there against the members of the New York State Militia. So here's Mastermind from 7th Arkansas looking around. Now, Thomas Rooney and the remaining members of the Pajama Gang. Yep, the New York State Militia in those wonderful trousers. Fine trousers they are indeed. And the United States sharpshooters making their way through the cornfields. And here is Brutus. Now, last time we saw Brutus, he was defending a house. This time he could be attacking it, and down goes Captain Obi of the 1st Division. And now it looks like the United States sharpshooters getting into a defensive position. Here is Retimar, volunteer of the 51st. And he's up against the guard dog. Not anymore, he's just killed him. Volunteer Simus. Or Simus. Oh, he's not volunteering anymore. Brutally murdered. Fine work. Fine work by Volunteer Retimar. 2v4. So Retimar very happy with that result. Making his way away from that area. And going in for a quick stab just to make sure his enemy are dead. Oh, a little bit of a rubber band there. And let's see. And down goes Reinhard Jones, murdered by De Wengler. And Donny bleeding to death. Brutal, brutal end for Donny there. Corporal Griffin up against the mass murdering Retimar. How does he do? Oh, another kill for Retimar. Oh wow, he's really on fire. Look at that, 9 kills, 0 deaths. And another one! Goodness me, Retimar is really doing well. Look at him dodging those bullets. How many more can he get? So following Retimar. Going in for a quick swing. Look at this, he's got to be careful. He's fighting 2. Attempts to get blocked. Oh, another quick slice. Oh, another block. And he's turning to try and get away from them. Oh, there we go. A good slice. And another kill into Long Tree. Retimer. Fantastic job. And another slice. Oh, that second attempt got blocked. Oh, no. What happened? Rambo? Okay. So, Philip really, and now we move, and here we go. Wilhelm Sauerkraut from the 2nd Connecticut. Doesn't he look fantastic? And now they're charging in, and here are the Union Army waiting for them. Oh dear, down goes one, down goes two. Really with a fantastic couple of kills. Brutus then finally ends him. Here is, we shall watch the fine Mr. Perboying. And now Perboying kills an enemy. And another kill by Perboying into Doucheland. And another kill by Perboying. Fantastic moment by Perboying here. And let's see as we follow the fine meleeing Perboying. Oh, he turns to go for a stab. Another block by Perboying. And it, oh no, he's taken a stab there. Perboying's in trouble. Ow, beaten to death. Down goes Perboying. And Brutus finally finished off. And it looks like it's a map change. We'll be right back. And so we return to the dreaded place, known in history as Fort Hinkle.
Stick it to him!
Indeed. And we're doing foreign intervention versus foreign intervention.
Yes, sir.
In which case, oh, here we go. Let's auto assign. And let's go in as a drummer. Alright, let's see what else we got. And we've got the French one. I like that one. And let's check the Russian one, shall we? Oh, that's got to be the one. Oh dear, we've had a kill already. Poor old sourdough bread. So both teams are coming to the beacon. Oh, a sword. Oh, okay. Let's just change to that and then... Oh. It just got nicked, I think. Here we go. I have a sword. Fantastic. Right, so... Oh, map reset. Yeah, that's going to be the one. This time, no shooting. Before the order is given. So, looks like Editon's going to give me his, and I'll give him mine. There we go. Thank you, Editon.
Vive la France! Vive la France!
That's a good one. We'll do that one. Oh, Obi's going to protect me. I'm going to go out here. I'm going to go out here and drum out here. There we go. So we'll stay out here where we won't get shot. Oh! Fantastic. Oh, Obi's defending me. Obi's defending me. Defend me, Obi, defend me. No, no, no. Oh, God. I'm running away. Is Obi still alive? Oh, no. Ah, bugger.
Come on, you bastard!
I got killed by Scorch. GG. Good fun. As always. Oh no, recruit party gamer murdered. And down goes Editon, shot with a pistol. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, that has been it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.